Well, springtime in Central Florida has been very, very dry. We've had a drought. We got a lot of rain in the winter, but after that it's been pretty spotty and it's been very dry, so I don't know how that affected the Sandhills, but I haven't really found as much in Central Florida this year. So last year did very, very well, and this year nothing. So let's see what happens the rest of this spring, late spring, getting into, I guess July would be summer, so I'll probably switch up the herping then into more of a night thing if I go. So let's get moving on here and see what else we can find. All spadefoot toads.
Spade feets.
They move when the vehicle moves. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All these are spadefoots. Lee.
Grab one also, dude. What you is?
They're all gotta be spades.
Yeah, they're spade. Scapulifus. Can't see that. I don't know if you can see the eyes in the video.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes, man. What about, man?
I told you, look at that. Wow. He's just hanging out waiting for a mouse probably, you know?
Yeah. There might be more under here.
Well, I'm hoping.
I almost stepped on it.
Here, we're gonna step.
You want to film me messing up getting it?
Is it a razor?
Yeah, it's a razor.
Pretty
I was
good.
hoping it was a big Eastern hog, it's just a razor.
Here it goes.
Yeah, well, yeah, landmarks. I get it.
Oh, nice gray rat. The gray rats up here always.
They're lovely. That's a pretty snake. I want to
You want to photograph it?
Yeah. Yeah! Woo!
Oh yeah. I just missed it. I saw it when you.
Dude, I grab your wheel, man.
I know. I saw it. Is it a female? Let me see. Yeah, it's a female. Look, see how short that little tail is? Oh man.
Oh, that's a male you see from here.
I try not to show the habitat around me. I just try to show the road.
Oh man, I'm gonna get it too.
It was sun dancing. Wow, another. Oh, that's a male.
Yep.
Is it a big tail?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a male.
I can see it from back there at the truck.
Yeah. Yep. It's a male. Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
You're calling this good.
Yep. They're probably crawling everywhere today, dude. This is the time. That's a yellow one. Look at the yellow. Wow, there's a big gray rat.
Yeah, buddy.
Woo! Hey, get next to it. Go around the other side. That's a big gray rat.
Oh, here, hold on. Lay down next to it. Look at that.
Yeah? Nice. This thing is the biggest gray rat I've ever seen.
That's I never seen one.
This is the biggest gray. This is the biggest rat snake I've ever seen. I mean, back in the day at the Everglades, at the cane fields, the Everglades rats were this big.
It's like a black rat at this size.
Golly!
Yeah, stay right there. I'm gonna get a picture of you next to it.
Wow.
I thought it was a pine. I'm like, oh man.
Jeez.
Pick it up.
Wow. We got a big.
Wow, look at this side, dude. Look at this thing.
I know. I thought
Oh,
it was
I
an
can smell
indigo.
it.
I thought it was an indigo from when you said it.
Wow. You need pictures of this too?
Yeah, hold on. See it? Is it striped?
These are weird looking.
So I come up to this tree and these birds are going nuts. And there's babies in that hole right there. Oh, wow. You can hear them. That's always a sight I don't like to see. The old gopher tortoise, carapace, shell. Ugh. Oh well. Well, unfortunately, here's another deceased gopher tortoise. I hate seeing these. It's a large adult, so I'm sure it bred a bunch of times. I've been concentrating this year a lot on tortoise burrows, walking around them, see what I can find. I just can't replicate what I did on the pine snake study, where I'd find them near the burrows, 20, 30 feet and around them, in the perimeter. It sure is a lot easier when you have a transmitter in them and a tracking device, but it's been very, very hard for me to duplicate that. Well, every year I show an oak toad, I think at least once in my video. This is a small terrestrial toad, breeds in puddles and depressions and sandhills and in flatwoods, and they're active during the day. They're never active at night. It's a great food for hognose and other snakes like garter snakes and ribbon snakes, probably eat the smaller ones. Yep, oak toad. You can always tell by that stripe And they never get any bigger than this. At the beginning of the video, I talked about how slow it was in Florida in early spring and didn't really find anything. And as you could see, we ended up going to a different spot. We got the 2 adult Simus and the gray rats, and kind of made up for how bad it was. I went out 12 times to my spots last year that I got a whole bunch of adult Simus in the spring, and this year was nothing close. I'm not sure if it had to do with rainfall. I'm gonna have to check levels from last year and this year, but it was nothing near like it was last year. So I'm getting into the hot summer now. July is around the corner here in a few days, so things are going to change a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You know, in YouTube channels, if you're not putting out videos every week, you kind of get buried and your stuff's not shown. So I'm sorry I can't put them out weekly. It's just where I live it's a tough herping, and I'm not traveling around the country, but I enjoy this and I'm going to keep doing it. So I'll put out videos here and there. They're mostly for my friends and family, and especially me when I get to be where I can't do this anymore. I can watch these hopefully. So I'm going to continue to study the Sandhills because I just love it, and that's one thing I'll always be doing for sure. October, November, and in the spring. So once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone, and remember, protect the habitat, because without this we have no animals. So think about it.
Lifeblood again, never know, it might be the end. It was on this road, lost my best friend, never had time to make amends. The one above begins to frown as the bullet-ridden sign points away down to the shadow dumping ground. Don't never come around when the fish crawl flies away and Nighthawk comes to stay. Whoa. A long way from the good part of town, a hole in the road helps you slow down. A ghostly past, Spanish moss hides, the ever-present glint, glowing red eyes. The one above begins to frown as the bullet-ridden sign points away down to the shadow dumping ground. Don't never come around when the fish crawl flies away, Nighthawk comes to stay. Whoa. lifeblood again. Never know, it might be the end. It was on this road I lost my best friend. Never had time to make